Brian Bealer's rounding them up as I clean my glasses. It's going to be, you see it right, March 2nd. So we got new colors for the theme this month, and it's going to be green and gold. So for sale here today, we're going to have some 64 to 65 Ford Fairlane 500s. And why? Because, Don, dude, I appreciate you watching all the time, buddy. You dig these cars, I dig these cars too, man. I dig everything in this 60s anymore. So we included a couple four-doors, included a station wagon. But if you're like Don, looking for something for sale specifically, drop it in the comments below, subscribe, ring the bell, and I'll round them up for you. We're going to get on to what we found here, and it wasn't many, so we included a couple from eBay today. So we got Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, and a couple from eBay. Going to be lowest to highest. First one here is going to be a 65. I believe you specifically said you wanted a 64 with a 4-speed, and you know how I feel about that. That's awesome, dude. And I think we actually found something you're going to dig in this episode. This one here is only $2,500, listed 3 weeks ago. Virginia Beach, Virginia. And yeah, this is the, I got a habit of this lately, like in station wagons, man. This thing is just badass. $2,500. It's a 4-door. It's a 65 Ford Fairlane station wagon. It has great patina. Needs floors, has a 289 motor. Don't know if it runs. It has a title. So I just dig every bit of that, man. What a cool ride right here. And again, it was 3 weeks ago. Virginia Beach, Virginia. Well, that's a cool ride, man. So on to another one. We're now at 3,200, man. I gotta say, this should be the pick of the day. This is another really badass car, but it's a 65 and it's the 500. $3,200, 25 weeks ago, North Carolina. So it's been on here a while, man. It does say clean title. It says he has 65 Ford Fairlanes. Would make a great project to fix one or both. Have swap meet parts and some. My glasses are clean. I'm still sitting too far away from the monitor here. To go with the car, he's got some swap meet parts. I believe he says he has titles for both cars too. So man, you gotta dig that. It's been on here for a long time, so he's still got these cars or what? He's got a bunch of photos, and you gotta dig that. He's got a manual hanging down in that one right there. Yeah, man, I'm digging this ad. I don't know if he still got them. He still got them posted. Again, it was North Carolina 25 weeks ago, man. It's been on here for a long time. And he's got a ton of photos. Looks like a ton of parts. Again, it says he hit swap meets. 2 blocks sitting there. 2 sets of heads. Crank. Digging it. Shelves of parts, man. So how close you are to North Carolina, but that might be worth checking out. On to another one. This one's going to be another 65 for $3,800, 4 weeks ago. Tennessee, and it's a 4-door, man. But like I said, didn't find many, so I included some 4-doors. One of them I got on this episode, man, looked pristine. This one don't look bad either, though, man. Older I get, the 4-doors and the wagons, man, are just cool. On to another one. This one's going to be a 65 for $3,800, 4 weeks ago, Missouri. I believe you get 2 cars here, too. 2 65 Fairlanes, both 2-door hardtop. White one's a Sport Coupe Factory 289 automatic car with the bucket seats and console. Other car's a parts car. Both have titles. Yep. That's a pretty sweet one right there. That must be the parts car, obviously, right? So again, that was 4 weeks ago. That was Missouri. On to another one. This one's going to be a 65 Ford Fairlane here for $5,000, 7 weeks ago. And yep, it's in New York. Clean title on it. Got to dig the Kragers, right? No trim. Doesn't look like a post though, so 500, 1965 Ford Fairlane 500 2-door coupe is what it says, and that's all it says. 7 weeks ago. Not a bad looking car though, man. Looks like they Earl shived it. Definitely not running. Missing radiator, carburetor. On to another one. This is going to be one of them eBay ads we got on here, because we didn't find many, but this is what we're looking for, right? This is a 64 Ford Fairlane 500, man. Talk about beautiful. Can't believe someone want to pay a percentage of selling this car on eBay, you know? That's where it's at. And it's got 2 bids at $5,200. Obviously the reserve isn't met. And it's really easy to find these cars. Just go on eBay, punch in 64 Ford Fairlane 500. This one's on there. Nice looking car. Dig the hood. Definitely looking like the Thunderbolt. On to another one. This one is going to be a 64 Super Sport Coupe and Wagon, it says. Didn't get to look at all these. This one's in California. It said Coupe, which is going to be right there. And it's also a Wagon. $7 grand, it says, for both of these, probably. Clipped on a quarter panel right there. That sucks, but the tailgate's there with all the goodies. You gotta dig that. All the glass being in that Wagon's pretty cool too. So it says willing to separate 2 cars, a Coupe and a Wagon. Doesn't give prices on them separately though. Pulling a 289 out. So there you go, man. It was 19 days ago on that ad. California. On to another one. This is that pristine 4-door I said we left on here, man, because this thing is just beautiful. It's a 65, $8,500 for this car. Listed a week ago, South Carolina. Man, that thing is nice. Gonna have a 4-door right there. It is, man. That's a nice one. I'm digging it, even under the hood. Salute to the train. We've missed them the last few times they went by. There goes one if we can hear it today. And in the trunk, man. I mean, this car is just... How do you not include that? $8,500 for that. Went on a week ago. On to another one. This one's going to be in Cincinnati. And it is 21 days ago. Yep, that's in Ohio. $8,500. Well, it looks rough. It's like the rear end sitting inside the trunk, man. Then build a pro street car maybe, but $8,500. Nah, I don't see it. On to another one. This one's Eastern North Carolina, 64 500 here for $12,500. Man, this thing looks pretty beautiful. Got the hubcaps on it. Yep, it's got a V8 in it. That's cool too. Nice headliner, nice under the hood. Still got the generator on it. I'm digging it, man. The back bumper, it'd be nice to have a nice chrome back bumper for that. I don't know if that's painted silver or just bad shape, but what a beautiful car. I like the blue interior too. It's almost the same color that my blue sky is going. Posted a day ago on this one. It says clean title, you gotta dig that. 64 Ford Fairlane 2-door hardtop 260 V8. That's what my blue sky was, man. It was a 260, it wasn't a 289 car. My son's red Caliente was a 289 car, automatic original. Says runs great, has new paint, new weather stripping, you gotta love that. Body solid, has been restored, asking $12,500. And it does say asking, so could be some room on that one to budge, and that's a beautiful car. Alright, $12,500, you can't beat that. On to another one. This one's going to be a 65 Fairlane 500, $16,000, 2 weeks ago in Georgia. Got some Kragers on it that have been painted that were probably peeling. See a little bit of stuff popping out, like same spot the Comets are known for popping out some rust right there. But not a bad looking car. Seats are cracked up, trunk could use some paint and attention, but I'm digging it, man. It is an automatic with the console, you gotta dig that. There's a hole I said that was popping out. That one was in the front fender, but all in all, nice looking car. This one's $16,000 for it 2 weeks ago in Georgia. And it was a 289 in this with the 4-barrel. No power steering or AC. Yep, a lot of Aero cars aren't going to have that stuff. On to another one. Guess it doesn't affect us out here in Ohio as much as it does like West Coast or Florida. You guys got to have the AC to live, or Texas. I get it, but there's a lot of cars up here in my area, man. We don't have the air conditioning. That's just sucking away horsepower, man. At least that's the way we've always looked at it. I can't remember how many AC units I've yanked out. This one's a 65, 16.5. Says dealership. Listed a week ago. Man, this is like a holy grail. I read a little bit of this too. It's in Kentucky. That thing's actually original paint they're claiming right there. I mean, you gotta dig that. Why they would put them wheels on a car that's got original paint that nice? Hey man, I can't figure out a lot of shit, but I know I'd have the factory hubcaps or whatever this car came with if that's the true original paint. Under the hood looks really rusty for the car to be. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it is all original. If it is, this thing is beautiful, man. Seats look to wear out. Now it looks pretty damn straight. Clean title, solid original survivor. Miss Abby only has 40,453 actual miles. It still has the original paint. This car is from a personal collection. I was just trying to thin it down. Well, you got one hell of a collection of what you're claiming there is true. It's a big old paragraph. Might take you a while to read about this car. So just look it up. Something you're interested in checking out a little more in depth. It's in Kentucky. And it's 16.5, and just look up 1965 Ford F1. Because that's what he's got it listed as. On to another one. This is going to be in North Carolina, listed 3 weeks ago. 17.5 for this one. It's a 500 Sport Coupe, vinyl top. I dig vinyl tops myself, if they were taken care of right. But this one looks like it had a lot of bubbles going on in it. Dig the white paint and the red. Man, I can't wait to get my Cyclone going, man. And white and red's just sweet together. And to think I got one sitting out there that's buckets, factory 4-speed, man. I'm super excited, dude. Stoked about building that car. This thing had some crazy custom seat covers made for it. It's all diamond stitched. You gotta dig it. It looks good, man. That bright red on the white just looks good. Nice looking car. 17.5. Clean title on it. Has no rest. It's a 289. 280 gears. Must see. I agree, man. It looks beautiful in the pictures. On to another one. This one's going to be on eBay. But this is going to be your Thunderbolt car right here, man. So it's only at $3,200 with 7 bids. But I gotta tell you, man, this thing's going to go real high. That's what everybody wanted back in the day, right? Probably got fiberglass front bumpers on there too, because those definitely look painted. Got the Thunderbolt down the quarter. I could do without some of the stripes and some of the stickers on there, but beautiful car. How much will it go for, man? I don't, your guess is as good as mine. Obviously, the reserve is not met. And again, we're recording this on the 2nd, and it has 4 days left, almost 5 days left on it. 4 days, 21 hours. So if you want to check that one out more in depth, there you go. It's on eBay. It's a 64, man. That thing is badass. I don't know about the wheels, but I definitely dig the car. Which is on to the pick of the day, man. So this is going to be the one that I have to say right here. If you can take on a big project, this thing might be worth doing, man. So it's a 64 Ford Fairlane 2-door hardtop project with Jaguar suspension. Rotisserie is included. $3,000 2 weeks ago, North Carolina. You can tell you still got the pieces on here to hook this thing back on the rotisserie. So I don't know if that's how it's sitting right now or not, but there's how it was. And I gotta tell you, man, you do a car this far down, if I had my hands on this and the rotisserie comes with this deal, man, I would buy this, man. I can't imagine how beautiful I could make some shit look if I had a rotisserie like this. I've never done a car like that, and I've painted several cars, the bottoms of them, but I've always painted the panels before they got welded in. To think you could just flip it on its side, and man, I'm telling you, we could build some badass shit with that. So I love the sounds of that coming with this deal. But it looked like he's got a lot of the stuff for this car too, man. 2 different heater boxes, 2 glove boxes, 2 gauge clusters, pile of wiring. I believe he says he's got the pedals for a 4-speed. So spring is coming, and I need to make room is what it says. Cut down a number of cars he's got. This is a 64 Fairlane, 2-door hardtop, minus the windshield and the drivetrain. I have everything replaced. Rubber pieces still in bags. There's many duplicates, parts. The North Carolina title is in his name and ready to go. So this is the one I'd check out, man. If I was going to go check one out and could go anywhere to get one. Again, I don't know how close you are to this dude, but man, this is a buy. It looks like a pretty decent project to me. 2 weeks ago, North Carolina, $3,000. Like always, like Don and like everybody else, appreciate all you guys that watch, man. This is going to be a short episode. I think we only had like 15 cars on here. So I appreciate all you guys that leave comments. Appreciate everybody that watches. Appreciate everybody that gives thumbs up, man. I appreciate all those too. Channel's gotten a lot bigger than I ever dreamed it would, actually. So it's pretty damn awesome. It's pretty awesome I can come in here and we already got a car lined up to search and everything, man. So thanks for the request, Don. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace out, everybody.